Bir Allah'ın kulu ya. Evet, mutlu. 112 ara. Ya Muhammed, ya Muhammed, ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Muhammed, هاي شلون نزلت هاي؟ شلون نزلت هاي؟ Koş koş koş koş koş. Koşun koşun.
Aman yarabbi aman, aman yarabbi aman. İçeride insan vardı ya, niye çıkmadınız? Allahu Ekber.
Bırak ne yapıyor? Ya gerizekalı.
İnsan vardı içeride. Ya dedik ki çıkın dışarı.
Yok.
Lan insan vardı.
All right, Shalom. Hey, first off, I would like to give all glory, honor, infinite praises unto our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rachah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect pushing his truth, and to the sincere believers in the few Akwaf. Shalom. I'm the brother Ha'amayan. And like Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. Going into a dream I had. And I played that video because that's exactly what I saw in my dream, man. And I wasn't watching no movie last night. I wasn't even thinking about nothing like that, man. I just remember it vividly, man. And a lot of people about to witness the anger of the Lord, man. Everybody. If you're not a part of the hopeful elect, you're doomed. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon our flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And that vision, man, it was vivid. I was with my sister. And she had got a car, new car, white car, like a Nissan Maxima or something like that. And I was on the passenger seat, and I'm a guy that like to stay in my rearview mirrors a lot, so I always look in my mirrors. But I'm on the passenger seat, and I look in the right side mirror. I see a what you call those trucks? Not the ambulance truck, but the fire truck. Fire truck and a big black police truck with the grill on the front. So I was like, hey, I was telling my sister, you gotta pull over, it's an emergency or whatnot. You gotta stop driving, let them pass you. But they was coming mighty fast, and something was going on. So hey, however, I got to the point where we was driving somewhere, and we was like on the interstate, but you see our type, like the infrastructure, you see the buildings, tall buildings. I'm talking about like buildings, man, buildings high, man, twin tower type buildings, just the infrastructure, But this one building to the left side of, like on the left side of the interstate where we were, you see the whole building just fall and collapse, man. Like, I really saw this, like, and on the right side, like in the sky, you see the tip of the tip of a building trying to fall down. So as it was falling, the whole building fall down, and it was a guy that my sister was with, because he was Jake was in that spirit. They don't know what's going on, and it hit them all of a sudden. It hit us all of a sudden, but I was the only one in the car that knew what was going on, But as the building was falling, it didn't hit the car. It just laid in the interstate, just collapsed. But we got towards where like we're going further down, and however we weren't in the car no more. So it was like and Salakia, I'm trying to explain the best way I can, but it was like the piece of a building hanging off, and we was under it. But I had my sons and daughters with me, and it was like this heathen. It was a guy that I feel like he was believing, but this heathen kept looking at me. He had on a pink, like dark pink colored shirt, and I was calling on the name of the Lord, because the things that I was witnessing, man, like I knew this was of the Lord, bro. I knew this is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, and that's why I played that video, because I had really like the Lord kept me with the spirit. He kept me, whole in a sense. I wasn't like tweaking. I wasn't losing faith. I wasn't like, I understood what was going on. I just didn't want to die, but I wasn't even in the sense of like, I just was crying out to the Lord, like in my head though, just like, hey man, like how about Shemal Shah? I'm watching people just scream in terror, they're screaming. They're like to the top of their lungs about to faint, everything around them, like this earthquake, it was taking everything down. It was taking everything down, man. And, back to that heathen, he was pointing at me like, he knew I was like being used like a vessel or something, because I was telling this other guy, I was like, he a heathen, man. He don't believe in our power, man. He don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. This is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And the heathen was looking at me like saying like, you gotta lead your people, but the only people I was with was my sons and daughters. I don't think my rib was with me. But nevertheless, I just want to make a lesson about it, because hey, these things are about to come to pass, man. They're already happening, but hey, our people so caught up on Jake want to put off the evil day. Jake is at ease right now. But hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is finna come bring his indignation, man, his righteous anger. So next verse, Joel 2:29, it says, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. That's right. It says, and I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. And that's right, man. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come, man. And guess what? Bad times are coming. Bad times are coming, Israel. So it's a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And evil, meaning bad times, man. Right? And evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. And guess what, man? Hey, these missiles, the missiles, 200 million missiles gonna hit this place, America, and gonna be annihilated. But guess what? The Lord told us these things was gonna happen, man. He coming back and visiting the world which he made. Hey, Thawadi Habashima Shah for putting that vision on me, because it's gonna happen. It's already happening, and it's gonna happen again, man. The missiles gonna cause this place to rock to and fro, bring an earthquake, man. Hey, Jake just don't know what they in for, man. So, hey, for me myself, you know, hey, may the Lord keep the spirit on me, you know, cast me not away from thy presence, take not thy Ruach away from me, because you want to be, you know, lowly, meek, humble, you know, all the attributes that the Lord requires of you, man. You want to do all you can, man. You don't want to be high-minded. You don't want to be lofty. You know, hey, the Lord is finna come back, man. He's coming back pissed off. You know, that dream, man, that vision, it got my mind right, man. Because the Lord ain't nothing to play with, man. And I seen like the first building fall, and these wasn't no little buildings like a Walmart building or, you know, and I'm in Columbus, Georgia, so we don't got too many tall buildings. But like cities like Atlanta, you know, Los Angeles, Cali, Dallas, you know, Texas, you know, your big cities, you know, the big infrastructures, man. Like everything just falling, collapsing. Like I saw it. And people, let me see if I can grab that in Isaiah. Because what's finna happen, man, is the Lord is finna let me see, it's fulfilled. I'm looking for a precept for fear. Let me see. If I can't find it, it's okay. It sounds good. But I read Isaiah 13. I ended off with this. Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. And it is at hand. A World War III is going to happen. And more earthquakes with high magnitudes are going to happen. FEMA camps, martial law is going to happen. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, man. Because people gonna be in fear, man. People gonna be in fear, man. It says, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames, man. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So, hey, man, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. But that's what I had a vision of, man. Hey, this place was, wherever I was at, I don't know where I was at, but wherever I was at, that place was, like, people was getting put to death, man. People was getting put to death right in front of me. People was getting put to death right in front of me, man. And just so happened, I ain't even see my sister no more, you know. I ended up with my children. But that heathen, he knew that I had the spirit, man. He knew that, and in that dream, he knew, man, that Yahweh Shema Shai was dealing with me. And in real life, man, Lord willing, the Lord, I'll be a part of the first fruits, man, the hopeful elect, saying that humbly, man. So I feel like I made the point with the lesson. Once again, Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well, laboring 100% doctrine. All right, who I learned the truth from according to the Bible. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth into the sincere believers in the few Akwaf. Shalom. Abba Babal, Kwame Asherala. Shalom.